And welcome to another exciting edition of Pero Show. Tonight, we have an exclusive interview with Cass Jonathan Shobayo. You might be wondering, who is Cass Jonathan Shobayo? But if you know the song, Femile Baby, Femile, you know who I'm talking about. Well, Cass is on a European tour, but he has deemed it fit to start this tour from Ireland. So he's here with us tonight in Dublin. Cass, how you doing?
I'm good, boss. Good evening.
All right. It's good to have you in Dublin.
Thank you, thank you.
And I must tell you, when I first heard of your music, Femile Baby, Femile, I was wondering, I said, who is this artist? I called someone and said, who is this artist? And he said, his name is Cass. So, oh my God. The sound, the drum beat and everything was fantastic.
Thank you.
So I've been looking forward to a day that I will see you, because I like appreciating good things.
Yes, sir.
And tonight you are here.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay.
you. Pleasure.
First and foremost,
Yes,
I think your fans, the viewers, would like to know who is the man Cass.
Well, Cass, I'm a simple guy. I'm from Nigeria, West Africa. I grew up in North London, Highbury. I went to Rotherfield Primary School, North London, Cinder Foundation, Sijanism College. Basically, I've been doing music for years, since I was 7 years old. Yeah, you know, that's basically Cass, a simple guy, man.
You've been doing music for years, and you grew up in North London.
Yeah.
So that would mean that you didn't actually grow up in Nigeria.
No, I stayed a few years in Nigeria before I left Nigeria. I was that was about maybe 9, 10 when I left Nigeria.
At what point did you start playing, getting yourself involved in music, or when did you know that you had music in you? My
music stuff, I believe, is I discovered it when I was 7. I did my first show when I was 7 back in Africa. I remember performing to a crowd almost like 400 people in the crowd. And then I did a Michael Jackson performance. I was in my uncle's house. Then I remember performing right in the outside of the house. And then after performance, when I was leaving, I remember the crowd following me back
to your uncle's house.
Yeah, you know. So
they wanted you to continue the form.
Yeah, so it's like that's when I knew that there's a power in this thing that I love to do. So
you're blessing the people.
Yeah,
and make them happy.
Yeah, I felt blessed because I was surprised that I could do something to make people look at me and smile and be happy. Yeah. So I was like, I like the feeling.
You like the power. You like the feeling because you felt important and useful to the community.
Yeah, I made them smile. So I was like, wow, you know, they were all happy, and I was like, okay, I think I want to do this music thing, you know.
That didn't bring you to London anyway. Your coming to London wasn't because you wanted to get involved in music.
No. I guess it was God's blessing. My mom brought me here, you know. So being here, trying to understand the system in England. I had a lot of like friends, obviously, that I grew up with, and trying to understand how the whole thing works here. And then I'm singing in school, in class, and stuff like that. And I'm always like the dude that always call out, come and perform, come and sing in school. So over the years, I grew up, and I thought maybe I could make it professional, you know. So ever since then, I've been working hard at it.
When you were in college, were you know, initially you performed in Nigeria when you didn't know, you just accidentally did something that people liked. And then you came to London. Yeah. And you were going to school. Yeah. Did you at any time perform for the school, or did the school? How did you now, you know, get involved in the music life in London?
Basically, I remember at the age of like 16, 17, when I was in college. I was like just, you know, going to college and trying to understand how it works professionally. Yeah. So I remember asking my head of department. I told her, like, because I wanted to learn music production, because then I could sing then and I could perform. Yeah. But to learn the business of it, and sometimes how it works with production. So I asked her. She not basically put me through a lot, and then but when it came to the real part, I wanted to know. I asked her, Miss, if I finish this course in music, yeah, would it guarantee me a job? She said no. You learn the knowledge of it in college, and it's up to you what you want to do with it.
The real world.
Yeah, I remember I only went to college for music production and stuff for like 3 weeks. I left. I left just because I learned the part I wanted to learn, and then I left. I remember them calling me on a Saturday, saying, Mr. Jonathan, how come you're not in school? I was like, Miss, I really got the part I wanted to learn from school. This time is my time to just continue and move on with what I want to do.
You never actually performed all that time that you were going to school and learning the beats that you needed to
I was performing at talent shows. There was always a lot of talent shows and stuff going on in my area, all around, trying to find out what's going on. And then I think the whole thing became more professional when I left college. So when I left college, it was more professional than when I turned 19, 20. Then I met a few people then in the African music scene, the likes of DJ Abbas and stuff. So he schooled me a lot on how to manage the business of music and how you can expand on it, how you can turn it into money. It's not just standing on stage and dancing for people. Yeah, cool, but how can you turn that into money? The likes of DJ Abbas took me around London, outside London, events and stuff like that, to show me how basically the music business work, on how to get money from it basically.
It took you out onto the real world.
Yeah, Okay. So from there I started just going around, just trying to do my own shows. At the age of 20, 22, 23. I got tired of trying to please
people.
No, because I was trying to do a certain kind of music that I thought was cool. Like I was doing pop music, typical English pop music. But most of the record companies in England, they don't. It's only if they like you they call you. You don't impress them if they don't like you, basically.
Yeah.
So basically, after a while, I thought, okay, maybe I should go back to my root. So that's when I went to Nigeria and West African.
Yes. And then you decided to go to your roots.
Yeah.
So, and how was your route when you go?
Yeah, I remember my first time my first time back in Nigeria, Africa.
As a grown
man now. I won't lie to you, the heat that first of all hit me woke me up really quick. Like, yo, I'm gonna wake up. Nobody at the door here. Yeah. So the heat was so much that I was like, okay, I couldn't even think straight. I forgot what I came to Nigeria to do. Because at first I saw so many, I never seen so many black people in one place. So it was really weird. I was like, oh, I look here, black people, I look here, black people. I'm like, wow. And and then they were so pretty. I was in the girls, So I was really excited and stuff. I remember my first time I went, it was hip hop World Awards in Nigeria, 2005. They invited me, JJC, and some other people. So we performed, and that was my first performance. I looked at the crowd, looked at the people, and then over the years I tried to study how they do their music over there, how they what pleases them. The British accent doesn't really please them. You have to be one of them to please them. So I had to not blend in and try to get the slangs, all that kind of stuff. So thank God, God gave me my own Talon sorrow.
Yeah. You learned quickly.
I had to learn very quick because in Nigeria the thing is, if you're trying to say, yeah, man, my name is Cass, man, I'm from London, this is my CD, they would be like, okay, you're from London, okay, no problem, guy, just put money here. But if you try and blend and say, bros, I beg, my CD, if you try
be the level.
Exactly, but you have to humble yourself. So I have to not learn, you have to humble yourself and just, bros, I beg, my CD be this, I beg, this kind of stuff, that kind of stuff. So I met a lot of people in the music industry. Some people I knew, I met a lot of people that helped me out, in Nigeria and stuff. So yeah. Well,
at what point did you release your first album?
I remember the first time I went to Nigeria, I dropped a song called Casanova. Casanova and Emo Fair, I trying to come to the system. It did okay, but I guess it wasn't God's time, so it didn't really get the impact that I wanted. So I came back to London. I kept on going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to see, you know, the right time to come. But I remember 2009. I called my mom. I told her, man, it's really hard here. Maybe I should come to London and join the army. You know, join when I was in come to England to join the British Army. You know, because I didn't know what to do next. Because I can't, if I'm not doing music, I might as well just, you know, do the opposite. You know.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
When you got to Nigeria,
yeah.
Even when you could perform, you had friends, you were performing with them. It wasn't like it was all rosy.
No.
It was challenging.
Very challenging because.
And at the point, you almost gave up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, first of all, you know, to live in Nigeria is expensive, and as a celebrity to live as well is more expensive because when you go to clubs, you always have to, you know, when people say, "Hey, Cass, what's up?" You know, that kind of stuff. You have to always represent.
You have to impress.
Yeah, of course, you're a star. You have to always represent.
Yeah.
You know? You can't be broke and be.
Represent.
Yeah, you can't be broke and be an artist.
Yeah.
You know, it's really not good.
and at that point, things were very challenging.
Extremely.
Yeah.
So that's why I called my mom up and they were saying, okay, maybe I should come back to London, and she was saying maybe I should come to London and get a job. But I was thinking, nah, I should join the army. I remember one time I knocked at my apartment then, and my cousin opened the door, and because of the stress I'd gone through so much, I just passed out. You know, and then following week spoke to my pastor. My pastor told me not to give up, and then within that time, about I think it was 2-3 a.m. in the morning, I remember I just set up my studio. I was just producing, and then next minute, the beat just came to me like, you know, I started doing a chorus, funny one, just going, "Femile baby, femile, femile baby, femile." I was like, okay, this sounds different. And I played a couple of my friends. They said it sounded cool, you know. And then I came back to London. Then I shot the video, and I went back. Then it took like roughly a year for the song to go into people's head because the song is very weird. The music is weird. It's not your normal typical music you hear every day. So it made the sound for people to get used to it, to understand it, was different because it's a very culture. My kind of beats are very like cultured beats. So. And
what's the meaning of femile though?
Femile is a Yoruba dialect meaning leave me alone. And more shame, I don't want to do anymore. Basically, like I said, I was tired.
Were you running from your girlfriend though? Oh,
no,
it was out of the fact that
frustration.
You didn't want to do music anymore.
No, it's like it's not the music. The music gave me happiness. It's the fact that I was trying to do something, you know, that I love to do, but it was not going through because some people, it's not going through. The fact that one, I'm thinking, okay, then, yo, you have this connection and you're my friend, help me out. Then my so-called friends are not helping. And then people always promise, say, yeah, come on Tuesday, yeah, come on Monday, yeah, come on Thursday.
And they disappoint you.
A lot of disappointments and everything just going funny. So I just at the end of the day, I just said, you know what, I've had enough. I don't want none of this anymore. You know what, you and your connections go to one side.
Just go.
You just leave me alone. I don't want to hear nothing. Just familiar. There's more shame. I'm tired. You know.
Right.
So that's why I just turned that into. But to make it commercial, I had to not put baby, familiar, baby, familiar. But so it was more of stress, familiar.
So people listening to that song now,
yeah,
won't actually know the meaning.
They're thinking maybe it's a girl. No, not to do with a girl.
Yeah.
I
mean, I hope when they listen to you now, they would know that it is not easy, because a lot of people looking at you now saying, "Oh, Cass, is that easy?" You know, maybe when you go to Nigeria, you just pop up the music, you are done, you become a star. It takes perseverance, it takes creativity, It takes patience. You just have to be looking for the right time. It was shot in London. Yeah,
I came back to London to shoot it because, funny thing is, videos are more expensive in Nigeria, and at that time I didn't have enough money. And apart from that, I wanted a film quality. I didn't want your typical, just do the video, shoot, edit. I wanted a world standard.
It to be standard.
Yeah, world standard. Yeah. So I came back to London and, you know,